taking a video.
Send me that
It's concrete, it normally has some rocks lining the trail, and you're going to see it, and it's very clear to follow it, but you'll also see some areas where the trail maybe extends. This cave is much bigger than the Toro route, so there is areas that you can go off trail, but it is dangerous. There's a lot of rocks, you will bump your head, and it will be really dark and spooky, so you will get lost, and it's not really a really good time, because then we're going to exit the cave, lock the gate, I'm going to go on my lunch break, and then you're going to have to love the entire duration of your life inside. It's a total bummer for sure, not a good time. I'm totally teasing, of course, but it's not a good time to exit the tour group because there is a higher risk of getting injured. And that, I want to make sure
It is a catacomb.
Look up, Lila, you see the rock? There's a back. Where? Right there, in front of the group, right there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a battery. Look, you don't see fire?
Look, Lila's flying. It doesn't happen super often. It's not really a lot of accidents, so it's really cool. You see it? It has wings. It's flying, Lila. It's flying. Now we're gonna go. Okay. You're gonna hold that easy. I'm gonna keep it. You see the caves? It looks like normal.
It does. Oh, it's so cool. I can look here.
There's a nice big home.
Naturally. You want me to carry you with?
You want us, Lila?
No? Okay.
Can you feel the water? Yeah, so heavy.
Yeah.
There's a puddle.
We found a puddle in line. What else do we find? What's the rock? Yeah, baby. It's so cool. I love it. Kind of, don't touch it, baby. Uh-oh, we found another puddle. you have to spin the thing to where the end.
Awesome. That's the same
Spin it.
Awesome. Awesome. So now that we're all gathered, does anyone want to share their one word of how the cave is impacting them so far? Yeah.
I like how it's formed like little bumps and little.
Anything to think this is only like one.
Yeah. Bumpy holes. Yeah, for sure. Forest? Oh, forest, like P-O-U-R-U-S. Yeah, awesome. Forest, cool, that's a good one. That's actually
Okay, ready? Now we go up. Let's go.
Then put it
The light. Yeah, the light. Daddy's gonna fix it. Look up, Eli. Up, up, up.
Look up there, Eli.
Oh, Eli. How cool, huh? Nice.
On the back.
Okay, you wanna go with Daddy? Yeah. Okay, go with Daddy. Oh, this is for you. Did you do this by yourself, honey?
That way.
No, you didn't. What's the noise?
Stairs. Oh, yeah.
There's a bridge. Oh, there we go.
Do you like the noise? We have stairs, baby.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yay! There's a box. That's the light up. Get to the.
All right, awesome. So now that we're all gathered here, does anyone want to share the signs of human impact that they noticed along the way? Stairs, absolutely. Yeah, we can shout them out around the classroom. What do you think?
A piece of tape.
A piece of tape? Yeah. A lot of that's from the U.S. Geological Survey markers, for sure. Yeah. Anyone else want to share any signs of human impact? The bridge, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, me and my friend Jaime, we noticed some of those flash marks on that. And likely people wanted the cave to maybe have more of an impact on them, wanted to break off a souvenir to take on home. Perhaps they had the same impulse that I'm sure many of us have, where we want to go to a gift store, remember a beautiful vacation and experience, maybe get a sweet ornament to hang on the Christmas tree. And so they probably broke off that maybe to have more of an impact on them. And I bet
Wash your hands. Yeah, wash your hands. Are you gonna be behind me just in case? Let me go in first. Okay, this one on side. Don't touch, okay? There you go.
Put a baby for a second. Good job, Eva.
Hold my hand. Hold his other hand, yeah, like that.
There you go, Eva. Good job. Watch yourself.
Okay. Okay, wait for Daddy. Okay, hold Daddy's hand.
Thank you.
The teddy squeeze doesn't in the bottom. Watch your head.
Watch your
Pick your
head.
head up. Yeah, careful.
Good job, Eva. And the Lord. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Good job.
You made it.
And so use that and then
Anything you want to say?
we're gloves. It's pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. That's one of my favorite.
It's okay? Oh, wow, that's cool. I would not have expected that.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah, they talk about
Yeah.
in the future, more
Yeah.
conservative.
The cave is a sacred space where indigenous would hold their sacred ceremonies, and because it's so vast and large, we're able to do an activity that feeds my soul and feeds yours, called voting on your feet. So if you think that you're on the extreme end of preservation, you think every natural treasure of the world should be protected, no human interference whatsoever, stand right over here where I'm standing. If you're leaning more towards preservation, stand in this general area. But if you think you're smack dab in the middle of those two ideas, stand right over here where I'm standing. If you're leaning more towards accessibility, stand in this general area. And then if you think that you're on the extreme end of accessibility, everyone should be able to see every natural treasure in the world, no matter who you are, stand right over here where I'm standing. And cast your ballot by voting on your feet. Where do you think you lie in that spectrum? What's most important to you?
Do the doggy.
Seems like everyone's already standing.
Okay.
All right. So at this time, if everyone can turn off all things that give off light, that includes cameras, phones, watches, light up shoes, laser pointers. Cool. All right, I'm gonna grab my seat. If at any point during this darkness it gets a little spooky wooky, you're not having a good time, it's not enjoyable for you in the slightest, don't be afraid to say something. No one will be able to see you, so there won't be any embarrassment there. And also it's a judgment-free zone, so we'll all be able to understand you, and I can turn on the lights back on. No questions asked. All right, friends, we're going to be turning off the lights behind us in 3, 2, won't notice too much of a difference there. Or make sure that all of your lights are turned off right now. Then I'm going to turn off the lights in here in 3, 2, 1. Correct? Yeah, this is the natural state of the cave. And if we're extra quiet, we can also hear the sound of the cave being formed right now, drip by drip. And another unique experience that this cave offers and many caves offer is the experience of the echo in the room. And something that I like to do to experience that echo is an activity called forced laughter. It's kind of exactly like it sounds. I'm going to count down from 3. We're going to force ourselves to laugh as hard as we can. You will look goofy, but actually no one can see you, so you're there. And then we're going to take a pause after those 3 seconds. We can feel on our fingers, so we can count to 3 on our hands, so we're able to understand where those 3 seconds may end. And then we'll take a pause and we can hear that echo. If this activity sounds like something that maybe is not your jam, you don't enjoy laughter, you don't really enjoy the emotion of joy, then just give a raise of the hand to indicate to me that you are not game for it. I'm just going to make a count for people that are raising their hands. I'm just going to count really carefully in a second. Scanning the room. Teasing, of course, can't see anyone. Okay, so 3, 2, 1.
Awesome. No echo.
Yeah, not too bad. We can hear the vastness of this room.
You okay? You okay? You okay? You
I think these unique experiences, they really foster a love for the outdoors in our hearts. And I know that it's pretty easy to love the outdoors when you live and you're visiting a beautiful place like this. Sequoia National Park are one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to. It's my favorite outdoor space that I've ever been to because it really has a lot to offer. The largest trees in the world by volume, these beautiful caves, as well as the beautiful exfoliated granite, the tallest mountain in the lower 48. And it's pretty easy to be conscientious of the natural world when you live in a beautiful place like this. But it's really important to remember that no matter where you are in the world, no matter where we're all going home to at the end of our trip, it's still possible to leave a positive impact on a beautiful place like this. Or maybe your favorite outdoor space. And I think of how we changed our routine today. I know. I think how we changed our routine together. How we switched it up a little bit. We were more delicate with this beautiful place because we knew just how delicate it was. We tried not to touch the cave. We knew that the impact that could create. And I think of what would happen if all of us collectively, together, tried to leave more of a positive impact as we headed on up the trail. And we were carrying that same mindfulness with us up the trail and treated each outdoor space like we treated this cave today. If we treated each blade of grass, each stone, and each tree like it too was a precious part of our world, just like this cave. I wonder what would happen if all of us collectively did that together. I like to imagine what that world would maybe look like. And I invite you to imagine what that world would look like with me as well. And if it's all right with all of you, I'd like to share my favorite poem. Is that okay with everyone? Can I get a verbal yes if that's okay?
Yeah.
Awesome. So this poem is called Do Stones Feel by Mary Oliver. And it goes like this. Do stones feel? Do they love their life? Or does their patience drown out everything else? When I walk along the beach, I gather a few light ones, dark ones, the multiple colors. Don't worry, I'll say. I'll bring you back. And I do. Is the tree as delighted with its many branches, each one like a poem? Are clouds glad to unburden their bundles of rain? Most of the world says no, it's impossible. I refuse to think such a conclusion. Too terrible it would be to be alone. And one last inhale together. And exhale. Does anyone have any thoughts or comments that they'd like to share? Any lingering questions? Where does the electricity come from? It actually comes from solar panels that are up in the parking lot by the bathrooms. And you notice them, you can notice them on the way back out to the parking lot. But that's where it comes from, and it gets sent down the mountain that way. Any other questions or comments?
How do people manage it like this?
Jay freaked out. She hold my hand. I had to.
Wow, Jay, not even Eli held my hand.
You kind of crying. I
A
would.
little bit low, be mindful that plants are on you guys.
Yeah, we should take a picture.
Let me take a picture of us. You see all the water, baby? All the water.
Talk about self-guided.
Look down, baby. It might be slippery, okay? The loop's kind of crazy. You'd expect to go back the other way.
That's why I thought we were going back. That looks crazy.
I thought there would be some fluorescent luminescent stuff that when they turn off the lights it would glow.
That's what I was expecting. Ooh, that's pretty right here.
Marble. Be careful, you know. Stand.
You ready? Careful because it's watery.
You want me to take them back?
Yeah.
Here, you ready? So one step in there. Here, you can do the rest of them. One more. One, two, three. Oh, don't skip.
Careful over here.
Yeah. One, two, three. Oh, one jump, baby. One jump, you like? Yeah, the water. You see it? What's the top, man?
I know.
Oh, this is where we first saw it.
Oh yeah, we went up that one.
They just look
Yeah.
that crammy, I was in like, oh Lord.
I didn't even think we were gonna go up there. It looked tight.
I know, me too.
It looks really small.
That's really cool.
Watch your face.
Imagine this whole time I didn't press record.
Should I come back?
Take them out.
Then he's done.
Take them out.
Oh, right here, the breeze. Feel it?
I do.
Oh. The AC's kicking.
I tell you,
You better enjoy it before that walk.
I tell you, the steam was back.
I didn't think we were going to do that.
You hear the water, you know? Oh, be careful.
There's more puddles in here too.
Okay. See the water? You see it? I know.
I'm so surprised.
Proud of him. He didn't yank it out. I know, baby. Look. We outside. Yay. We made it.
Made it.
Good job, Elon.
Thank you.
Ooh. We'll turn on the heater.